in his lab covered in blood.
Do you know what happened?
I think he was testing something. I think the lady in Gloomrot with the sparky legs felt him and he returned as a hotling.
I see. Well, I'd be more than happy to welcome him to the cluster. I think I already tried to a little bit, but I think he walled himself off. It's a little frightening to feel that many others all at once. So hopefully I get a chance to talk to him here before too long. More to the point, Squeaks, do you have blood for tonight?
I do. Wait.
Alright.
Nature and brute.
Alright. I have some of my own blood. I have some witch dust. Ultimately, I just don't want you to get hurt. So I'll stay with you. If that means sitting with you while you sit in your room, then I'm going to do that.
Of course, we can go to my room. Though you will need to sign in.
Alright.
Monsieur Aaron, you're welcome to join as well, but I do not know how I will be this Bloodmoon.
I think it'd be a good experience to see how you are on Bloodmoon, so it's not a surprise later.
Most of the time I find myself in Gloomrot, but recently I have been, I suppose, capable of grounding myself somewhat. All thanks to Miss Karina's advice.
Good. Have you been wearing a mask?
I have been hiding the mask. I think I tend to associate the mask with hunting.
Harrison, you're at the wrong side.
Alright.
Wrong building?
You're at the wrong building, yes.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Hello,
I was
Volumnia.
heading to my room.
Perfect.
I'm going to be staying with Squeaks in whatever capacity that means for the duration of the Blood Moon.
Alright. You're more than welcome to stay.
Thank you. I don't want there to be a repeat of last cycle, to put it a little bluntly.
I'm sorry I left without leaving a note. I had Miss Jezebel accompany me, and I've made sure not to stay alone at all.
Good. Then no ankle breakings for you.
Wait, no ankle breakings. Unfortunately, Monsieur Archivarius wrote me a rather ominous letter, and it was sort of an emergency to get to him.
Is he okay?
He is hotling now, so you tell me.
So that's what I felt. A new voice. Or a new feeling.
Of course.
He felt afraid at first. He did not want to let the cluster in.
It can be scary to have so many new feelings all at once. It takes time to adjust.
I do have...
Volumnia, shall we head out?
I need to...
Say, Squeaks, you feeling better?
For a moment.
Not particularly. I will be heading to my room now.
Goodbye.
No, of course.
Stay safe, weeks.
Wait,
Yeah, stay safe. The next time
Oh.
we are out causing troubles, at least invite me.
I will.
She just left.
Right? Oh, and also, here.
I don't know. I think left or right. Definitely.
Behold.
There. I forgot to bring it like 2 cycles late. But it was just too damn useful.
It is fine. I will bring it for it. Now I must
Yeah,
go lock
much
myself in my
appreciated.
room. Au
Yeah.
revoir.
Do that. Be healthier next time.
I hope I keep my wits about me this time.
I hope so too, dear.
Oh, do you just...
Mm-hmm. You gotta sign it, Aaron. They're very particular about it.
I see.
I think they just went inside.
Then she'll be fine.
I suppose I should go answer that.
Alright.
If you say so.
You do only have 2 ticks or so.
Oh, well, we just wanted to notify you that Valeria is over at the library, just in case.
Thank you for letting us know.
Merci. Au revoir.
Be well, all of you.
Of course.
Is there problems with Miss Valeria?
Valeria and I are on pointedly different sides of the fence, so to speak. Now, that's not going to escalate to violence, not at this moment in time. But it's a concern in my mind. Still,
Well, the doors are locked.
good.
And Monsieur Aren, that is Darkseid, my cow. He is capable of shadow magics.
Oh!
Allow me to get more comfortable.
That's... That's
A
a
moment's
fitting name.
respite.
I'll have a seat.
It's all right, Millicent. It's all right.
I uh, my wits sort of.
You're here with us, dear. You're all right.
We're here if you need us, and if you don't need us, we're also here. Maybe having a conversation with us, well, not like with us, but just talking will help. Maybe the noise, having familiar faces will be a boon.
I cannot see you at the moment.
That's all right, dear. All you have to know is that we're here, and you're safe. And nobody's going to hurt you, and you're not going to have to hurt anyone.
There are inside the garden bleeding hearts.
What about the bleeding hearts, dear?
They were in the garden. I don't remember the rest. Went to Martium with Aurora to smell the flowers. Smells familiar. Smells like home. But not Martium. It's too cold.
I would nod, but I realize you can't see me, so I'm just gonna say I'm nodding at you right now.
Yes, it's very cold out in Mortium. I try to stay out of there. It would cause so much political turmoil if I ever did go visit again.
I've been in Mortium a few times before, but I've never been in this age. Mostly because there's a giant wall. Apparently there is an entrance, and I have to admit I'm curious.
Well, we did sort of put it there by force.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you, Aaron. It was one of our offensives during the war, was to break into Mortium. And so we did, but at a cost.
I see. That's unfortunate, but most things have a cost to them, give and take and all that. Yes.
Miss Karina. You're here.
I'm here, dear.
We need to talk about Lysander.
Yes. I wasn't sure if you wanted to have that conversation with Aaron here, but if you'd like to, we can.
I trust Aaron.
All right.
So long as he agrees to be quiet on the matter.
There's a lot I've had to keep quiet about in the past, and this is just another thing that I'll have to keep quiet about.
If you were faced with a werewolf, Aaron, what would you do?
It depends. If I'm being attacked, then I'd probably defend myself, but it's not like I would, like... Yeah, I'd defend myself if attacked. If just... I guess, what's the white wolf doing?
Well, that is the thing. I will not hold it against anyone if they defend themselves, but I cannot encourage the hunt.
Yes.
Okay.
If I...
Are people hunting wolves?
I do not know. I have heard as much.
There is at least one person I know who wants to. Notably,
Then-
Lysander.
Let us speak about him.
If I met a werewolf, then, well, I think they'd lead me from Tilly straight to your ashes. And that they'd be a little afraid of coming inside the spire. And they would care deeply for you. And they would run on 4 legs, nearly as fast as I did on a horse with worker's blood and a wrangler. If I met one.
They are kind. What do you need to discuss?
I am aware that there's a wolf that you care for and that cares for you. I don't know who. I can only guess based on association. I am not a follower of the illusion Leviathan. My understanding is that it is sort of a situation with the illusion Leviathan that where all this is coming from, so to speak.
Oi.
This
It
is one of
stems
the...
from the illusion of Leviathan.
Yes. Lysander's made that quite clear. In his worship, which puts me in a bit of a difficult position. It is, in a sense, why we as cults of Axiom are different. As the cult of Decay, we do not follow or replicate the practices of the cult of the Damned, nor of any cult of the Illusion. Our practices are different in this regard, personally speaking. I dare say I'm curious as to who it is, though I also understand that's for them to choose to tell me or not.
It is for them.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to reveal that sort of secret about somebody else. That would be a breach of trust.
I hear knocking.
Are you sure you want to go out there, Squeaks?
If I try to leave, simply hold me back, but
Very well.
I should be fine. I'm just going to use the wall to guide myself.
All right.
I do not know which door they're knocking at.
Probably the front door. Just around the pillar and down the railing.
Perhaps not.
Then I don't know. Not here. Let's go back inside.
Probably at the library.
Probably. There you go, just up the railing like that.
and we sit here in case they again.
It's in the library, I think. That's what it
I
sounds
can go
like.
check.
Hello? Anyone home?
That sounds like Charybdis.
I'd really rather not.
If you wish to wait in my room,
I am staying with you. I said I would.
Charybdis and Hannah here. Hello. Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
What can we do for you?
I'm here to talk to Squeaks. Actually, I wouldn't mind talking to all three of you. Individually.
I'm glad you're here to check on Squeaks, Hannah. As for you, Charybdis, perhaps it would be best that that conversation be had once the sun rises.
Well, actually, the Bloodmoon is perfect to talk to Squeaks. This is the perfect time to talk to Squeaks.
Hannah, could you come in?
I do not want to cause problems. We can discuss and then he can leave.
Very well. If you wish to sit at the table and discuss, then we can do so.
Which table?
Upstairs. You will need to sign in.
Of course.
Come in.
Don't worry,
Do
Dr.
know
Lady,
that-
I'm not here to harm anyone, I promise. I can even give you my weapon if it makes you feel safer. But I promise I am far more deadly if I sneeze without a weapon in my hands.
Monsieur Voltraxis will kill him if he does anything on academy grounds.
I have a working relationship with that man. I bring him blood all the time.
Please sign in, Monsieur Charybdis.
I've never done that before. What do I do?
You write
I
your
wish-
name and purpose.
Can you sign in for me?
I cannot see at the moment.
Oh, thank you very much, Anna.
Up the railing, dear.
D'accord. I would be glad not to go up another flight of stairs for a little while.
And then just take a seat, dear.
You may sit, Monsieur Charybdis.
Oh, okay.
What did you wish to speak about?
I'd like to talk about how on every normal day the sky is pink. Don't you agree?
It is difficult for me to see the sky.
Why is that?
I have awful vision. It gets worse during the blood moon, but on normal days, I usually just use smell to get around. The sky doesn't have much of a smell unless you go very high or you go in different areas where the air may be more stagnant.
No, I don't mean the blood moon at all. On normal days.
It is pink, you said?
Yeah, the sky is pink. It's pink. The sky is pink. Many people say the sky is blue. Some people say the sky is yellow or green, but it's pink. I promise it's pink.
I see.
No, Jupiter is not colorblind at all. But would you agree that the sky is pink?
I suppose.
Oh, could I have Squeaks write a letter to Charybdis saying the sky is pink?
Sure.
Would I also be able to get the rest of you three to write a letter saying the sky is pink?
Is this concerning some sort of bet?
Not a bet, no.
May I know the intent behind this?
Lady Eleanor has tasked me with talking about why the sky is pink. And I need to go convince some people the sky is pink. And I need a letter to prove that I came and talked to you about how pink the sky is. I'm prepared to offer Gold Sun for these letters, if I have to. I can give all four of you 100 Gold Sun to write me a letter talking about our lovely discussion about why the sky is indeed, in fact, pink. I only need 3 letters, so between the two of you, I mean, I wouldn't mind 4 if Dr. Lady also wants to do it, but I can't see why she would want to help Charybdis after everything that has happened.
I will write you a letter attesting to the fact that you had a spirited discussion that the sky is pink.
I need you to confirm the sky is pink, please.
I cannot confirm that the sky is pink.
What about for 200 gold sun?
I cannot confirm that the sky is pink.
What about you over there, next on the other side of Squeaks?
That's subjective. Not objective, because that's actually, like, depends on, like, the time of day. It depends on, like...
Oh,
like
so you agree that sometimes the sky is pink?
No. Like, the blood moon, it's more like a red.
No, I mean on normal days, not on the blood moon. The blood moon is the moon, not the sky.
There is a brief moment of time, sunrise and sunset, where the sky will appear pink as a result of the light of the sun. If that answers your question.
That's what just tried to explain, but he was told he needs to convince people the sky is always pink. Will 300 gold sun change your mind?
No.
What about 400?
No.
What about 1,000 greater Stygian shards? Considering?
No.
Fuck. Please.
I could pretend to be another person and write another letter.
That won't do. What if Eleanor tries to
1,000 units
come
of
ask to meet you?
I can pretend.
Oh, see? 1,000 spectral dust and Monsieur Aranier will be
I have 20.
Okay, 2,000.
I suppose you will be in debt.
I have 20.
Give me 3,000 then.
I still have 20.
4,000?
I'll give you 3.
3,000?
3 total.
No.
How about,
I need.
you will be in debt to Monsieur Aaron in the form of spectral dust.
I am down to be indebted, but the debt will never be paid off.
In that case, how about
True just
you
doesn't even
bring
know
me-
what a spectral dust is, he just has some.
how about you bring me shards of greater Stygian for Monsieur Voldraxis and members of the Academy? And
How many
I
are
will
we talking?
procure the spectral dust for Monsieur Aaron over time.
How much greater Stygian shards are you asking for?
In total, 5,000, and I will cover the full 10,000 spectral dust cost.
When the fuck did we get to 10,000?
I may have misheard or misread.
I was just going to continue
1,000.
going up if I'm going.
Well, 1,000 is when I stopped listening anyway.
I mean,
In
to be
that
honest,
case-
we need 10,000. If I'm being honest, we do really need 10,000.
I will provide some materials as a trade under
If
the
Squeaks
market
is
of
willing
the
to
Academy.
take 5,000 Stygian shards over time, I can accept that deal.
Over time, I am more than willing.
Oh,
As
that's
long
good.
as
We
Monsieur
can do that.
Aaron is willing to accept the spectral dust over time.
Yeah, I can write that letter. Squeaks is going to get a trade deal out of it. So, who am I addressing the letter to? You?
Yeah, you can address it to me and I will be showing Lady Eleanor the letters myself. Thank you. There's your 100 gold sun that I promised. And Dr. Lady, were you doing my letter too for gold sun?
Perhaps you could refill Miss Karina's gold bar supply, as she has wasted quite a bit repairing my core.
I can't do gold bars, but I can do plentiful gold chains. Patrolling Mortium fills my storages with gold chains from killing the Luminids. If I were to estimate, I probably have a little over 2,000.
That is a lot of gold chains.
Yes, of gold chains.
Miss Karina.
And how many gold chains would this be?
How many gold chains is worth writing a letter telling me the sky's pink?
If he has 2,000, I suggest 1,500.
That is a good point.
How about 1200? Alright, will you be here for a time so I can deliver these gold chains?
I will.
Oh, thank God, I did not want to go to the rot home. I'll be right back! Oh, I owe some Stygians too. I'll be right back with those two. Can I get out this way? I can get out this way.
How are you feeling, dear?
So, was that the asshole who,
Who tortured Hannah with silver? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That was him. He should have never been in the front door. Not on a blood moon.
Yeah, I'm not sure how comfortable I am with...
It's really not, actually. It's not fine. Because now, what semblance of coherency Squeaks had is gone because he felt the need to force himself in. I would be mindful about anything forceful, Hannah. We were staying in her room, and we had to come out because people kept knocking on the door. We had the doors locked. We were fine. Everything was in hand. That is a good idea. I would like to help me guide her back to her room.
A moment's respite.
Allow me to get more comfortable.
Let us relax.
Familiarity seems to be good for her here. How are you doing, Squeaks?
It everything is everyone is okay.
Yes, everyone's okay. Nobody's hurt. You didn't hurt anyone. You're okay.
Miss Hannah is here.
Yes. She stopped by during the night.
Merci for being here. All of you.
Of course.
Of
You
course,
should not
dear.
say that, Miss Hannah. I might try to rob you of all of your cheese in the future. I feel fine. I'm glad that I did not wake this time from the Bloodmoon only to find myself torn apart. That still happens sometimes, but less often. If I keep mementos of people on me, it helps. I suppose I should answer that.
It's probably Charybdis. He also stopped by and felt the need to interject.
I see. And Miss Hannah is alright?
Yes, Hannah's alright.
I am sorry every time we try to speak, we are interrupted, Monsieur Aaron.
It's quite alright. I get the feeling that I am just cursed to never
Yes,
never have a full conversation with
we do need to finish our conversation in a little bit here.
Oi. Though I think it would be best to be discussed in a private area.
Very well.
Hello!
Hello, Charybdis.
Say, how many gold chains worth of gold bars did you spend to fix Squeaks?
You were giving me 1,200 gold chains.
No, I know how many I was giving you, but how many were spent to fix Squeaks?
You're giving me 1,200 gold chains, Charybdis.
Yes, I understand that part, but how many were used to fix Squeaks?
You're giving me 1,200 gold chains per your agreement.
Yes, but how many were used to fix Squeaks?
Actual gold bars, 40, something like that.
And how many gold chains would that be?
120.
Like 100, like 200 is too much?
Gold is a ritual component within my core repair ritual that is an exceptionally effective magical conductor. It can be substituted for obsidian.
So technically Charybdis has saved Squeaks like 10 times with that amount.
No. Charybdis has provided one of several of raw ritual components that are useful and necessary to begin the process of the ritual to repair one's core.
I don't understand.
No, you wouldn't.
I had more than that.
Thank you, Charybdis. That's very kind of you.
Of course, I just hope peace talks actually go somewhere this time.
As do I. My hope...
Instead of every time we go for peace talks, the cult invades Morium every single time.
We have... 1. Those peace talks that you speak of, nobody mentioned them to us, very pointedly. Nobody in the Cult of the Damned or the Cult of Decay was aware that such peace talks were happening. Further, we have put strict orders to all within our number not to go into Mortium, and also not to raise blade against any of your number.
Not to go into Mortium or not to do the rifts?
Not to go into Mortium.
May I request you punish a member of the cult, then?
Who has violated orders?
Someone named Nysander.
Whose witness?
I can show you a copy of the letter that I sent to Eleanor.
Please do.
So it shall be.
Here is the public waygate, which outlines the orders that were given internally. In Lady Thanavi's words, the Axiom Faithful, of which Nysander is a member, are to stay out of Mortium.
He keeps coming and saying, oh, I have permission to be in this part. But no, he keeps entering the gates. I tell him, you can't enter the gates. The gates count as Mortium. You gotta stay out of the gates. You should go away.
Where
But then
precisely...
he comes in anyway and says, I'm gonna stand right here in this corner.
Where precisely you draw the line on what is Mortium and what is not Mortium based on the gates is up to you. I will speak to him. Thank you for the letter.
I just assumed that if there was a door blocking where the gate was that you guys opened, then he wouldn't be able to get into the gate. So that would be Mortium.
I will speak to him and get his side of the story on the matter. Thank you for the information.
Did you know he's crazy?
I'm aware that he has been dealing with a number of things as of late. As I said, I will speak to him.
Thank you! I still owe Squeaks payment, I think.
You do.
There's 100 gold sun for your letter.
Merci.
And there's the Stygian, 1,000 of it for prepayment, I suppose. I would love to pay you off the full 5,000, but Charybdis is about to use his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 27,000 Stygian shards to buy some things.
That is fine.
That is a great deal of Stygian shards, Charybdis. I do wish you
Charybdis
luck
has been saving up.
in whatever it is that you're doing.
Of course, thank you.
See for the payment.
No, mercy to you for the letters. I appreciate it. This saves Charybdis a lot of trouble.
D'accord. I will close the door now as we have business to
I actually
conclude.
have a question for Hannah too. When you followed Squeaks the last cycle, why did you attack me and Valeria together? No. Bela attacked Squeaks.
Bela Fides Aleph. Fides is the one that put me to knee after all.
Yes, well, Valeria and I hung back and weren't doing anything, and then Hannah attacked us, so we had to follow her to her knees. I see. Well, it was not my intention to make another attempt on your life. I hope you know that.
That's a hell of a conversation to walk into.
Holy fuck, where did you come from?
Hello, Electo.
Hi. What's going on here?
Charybdis, would you like to finish what you were saying?
Yes, I had no intentions of making any attempt on Hannah's life. I didn't slit their throat. I didn't full drain her this time. I also didn't pick them back up either. I just walked away.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad someone was there to pick you up at least. I was kind of worried about it, but I didn't want to be anywhere near you. No offense. Alright, that sates my curiosity. That's all the questions I had. Thank you very much.
Yes, I have to share the sentiment truthfully, Charybdis. Thank you for the donation.
What does that mean?
I appreciate it.
Of course! Thank you very much for the letters!
Of course. I hope they help satiate whatever curiosity you have.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Did you know the sky is pink?
What?
The sky, it's pink. Like, out there. Don't you agree?
What?
I'm going to tend
Would this
to,
change your mind?
a spirit of hunger.
All
I
right.
will be sitting in
Should
the
the
corner.
door be closed and you're required to leave upstairs in the guest room, you can exit.
Very well.
Okay,
Would this change your mind?
I'll be back in like about 10 or 5 ticks.
You're
Alright.
sure the sky's pink.
I would like to
Oh, yeah, can you
perhaps
write me a letter
go
saying the
at
sky's
least
pink,
to the
please?
garden.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait.
Perfect. I'll wait here to collect it so you don't have to send it with a familiar or
Does
a
Monsieur
courier or something
Alecto
like that.
intend on coming inside?
I don't know. Electo, do you?
I'm being he's trying to convince me that the sky's pink. I'm a little scared.
No, I have convinced you.
I hope.
You
Right.
may step inside if you wish, Monsieur Alecto, but I will be closing the doors in 5 seconds.
Yeah, just
Thank
come.
you.
Thank you, Squeaks.
You must sign in now.
Yeah, where is that? Over here.
At some point, we will be able to discuss Miss Karina.
Yes. Part of this, Squeaks, is that you sort of sometimes just have to tell people now's not a good time and you'll have to come back later.
I will learn to do that.
I can do it for you. It's alright. But, yes, it's a good thing to learn how to do. What we can do, once Aaron returns, and if you'd like Hannah to be part of the conversation, we can go to the garden, we can go to my home, we can find somewhere else to speak.
I will admit, it is not that I do not trust Miss Anna, but this is a conversation I think I would like to have between yourself and I.
Alright. Then you and I shall speak.
Are you alright? Are you alright, Squeaks?
I was throat-ripped. Wait, it is fine.
Shit, by who?
It doesn't matter. I poked a wasp's nest and got my throat thrown out.
Huh. You okay?
I will be fine thanks to Miss Karina and Miss Hannah.
Oh, that's a relief.
May I be of assistance?
I was just visiting. I kind of realized I hadn't actually gone to the academy at all since I came here, and I thought, hey, why not take it in?
Well, this is technically the dormitory. If you wish to go to the library proper, the door is on. You go by the outside to your right. The building next door. The library will be open.
I see.
For the academy,
Color me
now is not a good time. I am sorry.
Yeah, well, that's alright. I seem to have a thing with bad timing.
You may send us a letter, however, when you are free, and I will let you know.
Yeah, well, that's alright.
You win.
You have sort of the unfortunate situation, Electo, of we were in the middle of a somewhat of a private conversation, and then we had two people interrupt it, and then we had other people interrupt it, and it's sort of been a revolving door for a little while now, where we've just been needing to talk.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're
No,
fine.
you're fine. Do not feel bad. I feel bad now, Miss Karina.
I know, it's difficult. Electo, it's nothing against you, it's just sort of... we have to be careful about some things.
Oh yeah, I understand. You got a matter you need to talk about. If you got a matter you need to talk about, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, so we just need to have a chat, and then it'll be done, and then it'll be fine, and then there'll be no issue.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not really my business, I assume, so that's fine.
Squeaks, it's alright. It's not a we can't talk, it's just a we'll talk later.
Yeah, no,
It is a we'll talk later.
Well, you know, you don't need to feel bad about it, Squeaks. You know, circumstances permitting.
You look very shiny.
Behold.
Yeah.
Your armor is very nice.
I mean, I take good care of it. I take good care of it.
And your hair also very shiny.
I take special care of that.
You and Dorian should talk.
Yeah. Me and Dorian have actually spoken recently.
He adores his hair care routine. Thank you, Hannah. We'll talk later, alright?
I welcome you.
I've written the interested parties to let them know that you're okay, Squeaks.
D'accord. Merci. Monsieur Alecto.
Yeah.
I will write you a letter once I am finished, if you would like.
Alright.
Absolutely.
We'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah. Y'all be safe.
Thank you.
Be safe. You may wait in the library if you would like.
Okay. And you take it easy, Squeaks, okay?
Yes.
I will.
See you soon, Hannah.
Besides, I see you're in good hands.
So it shall be.
Yes.
Knight's greetings.
I welcome you.
I feel bad.
It's alright, dear. I know. It's hard to tell people no, but it's not really no, it's just not right now. And it's important to... with this sort of thing, I know how delicate it can be. So... keeping the details out of letters and within only trusted ears is important.
I did this.
Absolutely.
It's a path for dark side and I.
It is wonderful. So,
You wanted to discuss the matter.
yes. Now, Lysander, I know, wishes to follow the will of his patron, the Illusion Leviathan. I truthfully don't know a lot about the illusion Leviathan in specific. I know that it likes the hides of the wolves from Gracefall, and so presumably it likes the hides of the white wolves as well. Beyond that, I don't particularly know. I know one of them is very fond of you. I know they're a close friend. And I know they know my scent, and I know they are perhaps hesitant to trust me.
I think that is a fair assumption. Elias messed with the Leviathan. His hair is growing pale now.
Is it?
Paranoia. Everything. I contacted Barbados a while back with Monsieur Elias concerning this.
I see.
There are other werewolves, but I will not spill their secrets. Elias is known by Barbados, and that is the only reason I tell you now.
I understand. It is...
If Lysander intends to harm them, I will have to kill him. Or die trying.
I think Lysander made his stance on the matter pretty clear the last time we spoke. If you want to keep them away from him, then they need to make sure that nobody learns who they are. That secret of theirs remains a secret.
I trust you will keep the secret, Miss Karina.
I will.
Merci.
Lysander's worship can take many forms. It need not only exist in the form of the hunt, though I'm sure the illusion Leviathan would love that. It is, for instance, I could offer the entropic human blood that I have for my patients. I could offer that to the entropy Leviathan, but I don't, because that would be disrespectful.
Oui.
If the blood wasn't given to be used as offering, then I'm not going to use it as offering. Amraiha knew this, and so I've often offered bottles of her blood to the Leviathan, as it's something she's been willing to do. Now she's gone.
I'm sorry.
I just hope that we can make it out of this without anyone else dying. That the peace talks can go well, and that even if we have to bite the bullet a little bit and accept unfavorable terms, at the very least it'll keep all of us alive.
I hate that it has come to this. I wish it were easier. I wish the cult did not have to get put on the back foot.
I don't think it matters at this point. What matters is that it's happened and what we do from here. Where we go now that Ishra's dead and the temple is torn to shreds. And that the only real defensive structure we have is the Rot Home and that fortress in East Dunley that truthfully is so overextended that we're just going to have to destroy the... We're going to have to either destroy or get out the equipment still in it. We don't have the manpower to defend it anymore.
If you require help to move things, I would be glad to help.
Thank you.
I promise not to accidentally break into your basement again.
Thank you. It wouldn't go well for you.
It would not.
There's, I believe, even more undead there than there were the last time.
Oh. You know, they seem nice.
They are very nice
kind
once
of
you
sad.
get to know them.
I'm kind of sad I angered them, but truly it is just a matter that I saw a tunnel and wanted to fit inside of it.
I understand. Perhaps we can draw some temporary chalk on your forehead one of these days so that you can say hi to all of them.
That would be nice. There are a lot of things happening now.
Yes. There's a lot of carefully moving pieces. I'm going to have to talk with and potentially reprimand Lysander based on Charybdis's report. If he's going behind our backs to go into Mortium despite orders not to, then that's my problem. And I'm gonna have to...
I will say, I do believe I saw him near Mortium.
Can I ask when?
So, either last cycle or it must have been last cycle. It was not in Mortium that I saw him, but I saw him in passing.
Alright. Near Mortium is truthfully not my concern. In Mortium is...
Oui.
He can be near Mortium all he wants. If he goes inside of it, that's where it starts to be an issue. I'm not going to let him jeopardize peace talks because he really wants to go strike at the rifts or whatever. He's acting as a member of the Cult of Axiom now. And he needs to act like it.
I hope he is alright. I did threaten him, but I genuinely do not wish anything ill upon him.
Yes, I don't either. I truthfully don't know over much about the White Wolves, the Illusion Leviathan, and why Lysander feels so compelled to hunt them.
If I may give some insight.
You may.
From what I understand, from the notes of the individuals that have done this research, though I will give the disclaimer that this is second-hand and I may have misunderstood some aspects. It would seem that the Leviathan creates these werewolves, and then has, after isolating them through torment, illusion, torture, doubt, sowing seeds of fear into them. Once they are completely isolated, once they have been transformed into beasts, the Leviathan proceeds to send its followers after them to be skinned alive, beheaded, and then their hearts removed and sacrificed.
I see. I am grateful. Continue.
It is a very cruel fate.
The illusion Leviathan is cruel and manipulative. I have learned that much. It enjoys the torment of its illusions, I think. The entropy Leviathan is not like that, as I have found. In my worship, it values togetherness. It values community. Offerings alone are good. Offerings with my cluster are better. Each Leviathan is different. They are, all of them, their own hands of Axiom. But they are very, very different. And the cults of Axiom that worship the Leviathans are very, very different.
Oui, I know that much. I was not worried about you or Monsieur Barbados. It is why I came to Monsieur Barbados in the first place. Unlike others, I have understood the difference of the cults from a very early time. It helps that I had Miss Alice to guide me.
Yes, we at the Cult of Decay, we don't employ the same brutality that the Cult of the Damned tends to favor, nor do we, well, necessarily share that which is, what the Illusion Leviathan wants. We serve the Entropy Leviathan, and though we, of course, worship the Illusion Leviathan as a hand of Axiom, we are not direct followers of it.
Oui, I understand. I am glad.
For instance, I want to see the Illusion Leviathan fed and happy. I want all of the hands of Axiom to be happy. Though, I suppose it's my hope that the means for doing that could be perhaps a bit less violent. I've seen enough bloodshed, and I'd like to avoid more.
Oui. Varderon smells of blood. Sometimes it is difficult to navigate for me.
Sometimes, Squeaks, the desire to avoid bloodshed will lead to more of it. That's something I had to learn a long time ago in this war, is sometimes you have to hold the blade to prevent further blood from being spilled. I've held that dagger a lot in my time. Though these days I usually get others to hold it for me. I wish it didn't have to be that way, but war breeds a lot of things that I wish wouldn't have to be. It's made all of us. We've learned to make hard choices. Hard choices that I think a lot of people didn't really understand when they first came here. But now, maybe you do, at least a little bit more. Why things are the way they are. How we got here, I suppose. My supposition for the wolves is they're going to have to learn to withstand the illusions, or they will succumb to them. They are put under torment and trial by the Leviathan. They have its might, at least to a degree, bearing down upon them. They are going to have to hold their ground, withstand it, or they will be crushed underneath it.
Oui.
That is what I think is going to happen.
I will not let it happen. Even if it kills me, I will try to find a way to spare them from that kind of fate.
I can speak to my own experience as bound in this regard. The Entropy Leviathan occasionally tests me, and these tests are usually in the form of waves and waves of feelings in the bond. Rather than the togetherness, I need to prove to it that I can stand on my own, that I can resist the feelings and not succumb to them, not be overwhelmed or drowned out. And if I'm successful, then it relents and it's happy. I'm not sure if the same sort of thing would happen for the wolves. Where if they manage to overcome the paranoia, then they'll be able to find a way forward in this existence, but they're perhaps not so afraid. I don't know. If paranoia is a symptom, then... I know Roran's been on edge a lot lately, but truthfully, I don't know if it would be him. I won't muse too much on it.
I have been a great cause of concern for Monsieur Roran recently. But Miss Fall and I have theorized an idea. If someone were able to find the tether, connecting the illusion Leviathan to those afflicted,
well,
perhaps it would be possible to remove it with chaos magics, but that is simply a theory.
Well, here's another thought. And this one is very simple, but I believe also very effective. The Leviathans, remember, they're not omnipresent. They live in an area, and the illusion Leviathan lives up north, so its influence barely reaches to the north end of Vardarin. If the wolves just stay in South Farbane, they're probably fine. It's the furthest away they can get. Though truthfully, now that you mention it, the Academy Research Division does sort of fit that bill to a T.
Wait. I will not pretend that I am not trying to protect individuals that are afflicted. I trust you not to say anything to Lysander.
I understand. I think I've put the pieces together, Squeaks. It makes sense. It's a good plan, truthfully. You've got them in about as good a spot as you can, and so long as they stay together, they'll probably be alright.
That is the goal, and it serves a dual purpose. The research facility obviously is a means for Director Zorot to get his research done, but it also will act as a buffer between Andros Sterling and the Oasis Spirit. We believe he may have eyes on it.
Oh, we know he has eyes on it.
So, that is another reason why I created or requested the research division be made there, and why my shop is in southern Farbane. It is to put eyes and protect those that we care for, including the Oasis spirit.
Yes, I care very much. Hello, Tilly.
Hello.
Bonjour, Miss Tilly.
How are you?
I'm still feeling a little tired, but I'm doing
The
better.
victory.
Alright.
You win.
I am glad you are all right.
I don't think I would be alright if it wasn't for you and the others.
I'm glad that we had those bottles of blood at the ready.
Absolutely.
As am I. Which, speaking of, I think there was a little bit extra left.
I might keep that on my person.
That would be for the best.
That would be. You're not wearing your cape.
Where? I've lost a lot of my things.
I have a question, Tilly. It's a little bit personal, but it's when I was treating you last cycle. As you were stabilizing, your runes went from pale pink to dark gray. It seemed to correlate with the improvement of your condition. What does that mean?
I'll be completely honest, I'm not sure.
Alright.
The runes we still don't know a whole lot about, aside from the fact that they're summoning runes of some sort.
Summoning runes?
We don't know what they were trying to summon, but the coven that tried to use me for a sacrifice carved them into my skin.
I have a question, Tilly. Is there a sort of entity that this coven followed? Something in particular they worshipped? Or that they were trying to sacrifice you to?
Sadly, I don't know. It's something I've been trying to figure out myself. My memories of the time with them are basically gone. I've been having a few dreams of it here and there, but I haven't been able to discern if they followed anything or what it was they were summoning.
Alright.
I'm thinking, I don't know, might need to maybe see about doing a deeper dive into my dreams, past just the normal viewing.
Well, if anyone could, that's probably Dreamer's wheelhouse. My thought is, given what I've seen before with the trances that you enter, I wonder if whatever they were trying was maybe partially successful, and that there's that lingering presence. It would explain it. I'm just thinking ways to maybe move forward here.
That's what we've all been doing. Dreamer's given me a 3-part potion to take when I sleep in hopes to stave it off. It's been influencing my dreams and making me sleepwalk.
Well, we can continue to think on it. That's sort of where my head's at with what you've described. As I worry, I'm thinking that there's likely a connection between your runes, their coloration. Perhaps the school of magic that whatever it is inside your core wants, and the trances.
It's all bound to be connected. If I had to guess, I would say it's all connected to whatever it is that wants me, I guess. I don't know. My father has a theory, but I don't want to trust the theory yet, if that makes sense.
It's not a theory you like the sound of?
No, not at all.
I see.
But we'll figure it out.
Yes, we will.
I want to thank you, though, Karina.
Of course, dear. I was glad that I could get there in time. Squeaks let me know that you were hurt. So, I rode as quick as I could.
Either the spirits caught your tongue or my ears.
Of course, dear. I'm just glad I could be there in time.
As am I.
Truthfully, I'm glad I was able to be there for both of you. And while I have... I have my own personal feelings about what happened last night. Or last cycle. Truthfully, it's not my place to interject. It's ultimately Academy business, as both of you are part of the Academy. It's my job to make sure you're okay. And that's what I care about.
Honestly, I feel a lot of it's my fault. If I had run sooner, we wouldn't be like this. I just got scared.
Yes, it's why I stayed. It's why I stayed inside. I was intending to stay inside for the whole of the Bloodmoon. I was at the Rot Home with Tyor and Lady Vera. We were sparring.
I was on my way home. I was having a conversation with Lucian just before the Bloodmoon hit. Stopped long enough to gather a few nodes along the way, some gemstones, and I heard a commotion in the cemetery and went to check it out, and then they showed up behind me.
Truthfully, Tilly, you should, on a blood moon, it may be a bad idea to follow the strange sounds in the dark when you know they're out hunting.
I honestly didn't think about it. Like I said, that's my fault.
I'm just glad you're alright, dear. Squeaks, is Tilly aware of all of the things we were previously discussing?
Oui.
Alright.
She is the one that told me that two individuals were threatened by Lysander.
I see. Then I won't launder my words on the subject. We were talking about the White Wolves, Tilly. Given that I'm aware of Lysander's position on them, he is within our ranks, and I am aware to a degree both how they are made, what's been happening, where they are staying, what Lysander intends to do.
Karina will not say anything to Lysander.
Yes. The illusion Leviathan is not the Leviathan that I worship or am bound to, and while of course I want all of the Hands of Axiom to be happy and healthy, I mean, there's other illusions it can feed on, truthfully.
So you're asking me to tell you who they are and where they're at?
No, I know where they are. I have a guess as to who. But it's for them to choose to speak on it, Tilly. It would be a breach of their trust if you told me, frankly.
That's exactly what I was about to tell you, but I won't tell you.
I'm not asking you to tell me who. I will say, the research division is it's a clever spot. It makes sense for a lot of reasons. So, well done on that front.
It's something I've been trying to gather more information on, to be honest. It's just it's a stressful situation all around.
I can imagine so. I have my own secrets that I keep, so I understand. I've been doing it for a long time. If they wish to reveal themselves to me, then of course I'll accept it and I won't share it. And if they don't, then they don't.
That's understandable. And I appreciate that you are so accepting of the fact that they may want to stay secretive.
Yes. I know that, well, one of them was by Squeaks' side for just about all of the Bloodmoon. Well, after she got hurt. And in turn, it makes sense that they're part of the Academy. That's how they were able to track her. They're clearly a close friend. I know that the wolves are paranoid. I know who one of them is. I have suspicions, potentially about one other, and I'm sort of racking my mind for others that might match the description. But truthfully, outside of the one, I have no true confirmation. Nor do I need it, really. Ultimately, my job is that I'm a doctor. I'm here to help people. And while this war has at times pushed me to wield my blade, I try to avoid those moments. And now that things hopefully are coming to a close, I'd like to keep the daggers stowed.
That's completely understandable. All the strife and pain that the war's caused is... I hate it. That's the best thing I could say for it. I'm eager for a conclusion, and I can only hope that the conclusion doesn't cost the people we care for. But I'm not naive. I know it probably will.
Is your father aware of what happened, Miss Tilly?
I would assume so. Amelia's been told. She's messaged me and asked me how I'm doing.
You ought to send him a letter.
I plan to. I just come and... I wanted to come and check on you first, and then I was gonna send a few letters.
I will be fine. Miss Karina and Miss Anna have repaired my core.
A very tenuous situation for a while there. Though if Squeaks is willing, you can meditate on her core and sort of see the evidence of our work.
That's completely up to her.
If we are going to, I would like to do it inside.
Of course.
But I trust you.
Thank you for that trust.
Her core was fragmented into 5 separate pieces. It's a miracle it didn't shatter entirely.
I thank you.
Is that a lot? 5 pieces?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I see.
Even a single break can lead to the entire loss of casting ability of a school of magic, or the significant reduction in it.
I have not tried to cast any magic since. I would prefer not to, in case I exhaust myself.
You should actually be fine now. I anticipate that your casting ability will be decreased by maybe 10% from what it was before. That's sort of the price of making all of those threads.
Will that ever heal?
The 10% loss?
Wait.
Probably not, truthfully. The thread weaves are permanent structures in your core. So they're just going to be there now. Normally it's less, but it's normally less of a decrease, but you really needed a lot of tending.
I'll have a seat. A moment's respite. I'll have a seat.
And looking at it's not going to cause any harm.
Mere core observation doesn't cause any damage. Only the act of core manipulation has risk. If you're willing, Squeaks, I'd also like to take a look just to make sure everything is settling okay.
Of course. You are free to do as you wish.
Drink, my kin. A moment's respite.
Looks like they're holding just fine.
That is good.
So, looks like the magic is stable, the threadweaves are holding fine.
And the coloration, that's normal.
I'm not sure about that part yet. I can try to get a sense for what sort of magic that is.
Perhaps another time.
Very well. Another time, then.
This is a bit odd. But I am glad that it is holding together.
Of course, dear.
Miss Tilly.
Yes, Squeaks.
Don't cry.
If you say that, I'm gonna cry. I'm trying.
Why are you crying?
Because someone I love is hurt.
They say laughter makes for some of the best medicine.
That's true, they do. You know, I don't think I ever told you, but the crown looks really pretty on you.
Merci. Although, it's suits you better.
When I woke up and didn't have it, I thought I lost it, if I'm to be honest.
I believe Velson was holding on to it.
He left it for me in a secretary in the room. Mm-hmm.
The two of you have grown rather close. I am still waiting for his investment in my shop.
Whose?
Velson.
They are dating.
Oh my.
Yes, we are. And if you're waiting for his investment, I'm sure it will come. I have my own investment to give it as well.
You do not need to give me an investment.
I planned on investing in it in the first place, Squeaks. I already told you I was going to put a good part of that dowry my father made Velson pay to it.
Did he really make Velson pay a dowry?
They had the combat and everything.
Really? Oh my goodness.
My father war-batted him.
Really? Over you?
I know, that's what I was thinking. There's no reason to war-bat over me.
Lord Lothric was very cool. He walked away after winning, all dramatic-like. And it was funny because when I went to congratulate him, he said, "Not now, Squeaks. I'm trying to have a cool moment."
And Squeaks narrated him slowly walking to his horse.
I did.
It's so funny. You know, I do think Voltraxis was also going to duel Velson, but it got talked down, and Voltraxis is supposed to give Velson a lecture on what love is supposed to be.
I don't think that man has a concept of what love is supposed to be.
He had a husband.
My point stands.
Apparently, they never kissed.
My point stands.
And from my understanding, Voltraxis was technically the wife in that situation. I'm gonna look at it in normal terms.
I say again, my point stands.
Miss Karina.
Yes, dear.
Will you visit my shop when it opens?
Of course. I'll be there.
I look forward to it. You will get a 50% discount for every purchase.
Alright, when is it going to open?
I'm not sure. I'm still in the works of preparing everything.
Do we have more furniture we need to steal?
Oh, so much furniture, Miss Tilly.
Okay, I'll have to get my father to come so you guys can make children again.
Wait.
Alright, well, all you have to do is let me know when, and I'll be there, I promise.
D'accord. Shall I walk you to the door, Miss Karina?
Sure. I'm glad you're safe. And with the Bloodmoon over, then, well, my work here is done for the time being.
I appreciate your help.
Of course. I'll speak with Nyasander about, actually not about this, but going into Mortium specifically, because apparently he did that and went behind my back with regards to orders. So it's my problem.
Are you just gonna jump off the balcony when we can open the front door for you?
Alright, I'll be civilized.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Be safe.
I will assert my will.
Take care.